Studio 33 AD, Catholic Media.
All right, Deacon Daniel. So we have it for Sunday, June 11th. There's going to be a bilingual Mass at 10 a.m. Then after Mass, what happens there?
So that'll be our annual procession through downtown Boise. We'll head up north or down 9th Street, in and around the Grove downtown, then we'll come back up and wind around and come back up 8th Street, where we'll end here. Now that all begins directly after Mass. The host that we'll use for the procession will be consecrated at the Mass, and then we'll take our Savior Jesus through the streets of downtown. That is where we will show all of Boise who it is that we truly follow, who is our King,
Very
our
good.
Lord Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Now, if you look at this image, this is the image of the Last Supper, where Christ himself is washing the feet of the apostles, but this is where he instituted the Eucharist itself. That is where we get the Eucharist is the source and summit of our Catholic faith. So what better way for us to prove to the world how much it means to us than with a procession with hundreds of people behind Jesus in the most blessed sacrament, being carried by the successor of the Apostle Bishop Peter Christiansen. So I invite everyone to come down. It'll be at 10 a.m. We'll combine the Spanish Mass and the English Mass, and we'll have a bilingual Mass, which will be preceded by our annual procession downtown with the King of Kings, Jesus Christ, in the most blessed sacrament.
Here we are at the vacant St. Joe's Playground. But in this vacant spot, what are you envisioning, Deacon Daniel, for our Corpus Christi celebration?
So in this particular location, this is where we'll have our live entertainment for the day, for the time that we're celebrating. And this area will be where Dr. Ray Morvant will make his last appearance here at St. John's Cathedral for Corpus Christi. Dr. Ray has been an instrumental, key component to this cathedral for the last decade. And he's going to be a great loss, but you're going to have the chance to see him one last time on the Solemnity of Corpus Christi, June 11th.
Okay, Deacon, we saw what you did there. Instrumental. And definitely, it's going to be a special treat. Dr. Ray and some of our other volunteer musicians are going to help to entertain. Here we are in the empty expanse, but come Corpus Christi Festival, what are you envisioning in this empty green space?
So in this awesome space, we're going to have our annual cornhole tournament. We'll have three
cornhole?
boards.
Can you explain cornhole for the folks at home?
It's been an incredible addition to the Cathedral St. John the Evangelist. We started 2 years ago with we thought it was, I suggested it as an activity for the day and got laughed at, but it's become very popular over the last
Who was
couple
laughing
years.
at you? What
I
are you
think his
talking
name
about?
was John.
Okay.
John was laughing.
Well, John was wrong.
D'Souza.
John was wrong.
But here we can have three boards. We'll have three boards. We'll have the brackets for the winner, and the winner will get the cash prize at the end of the tournament. So we'll have three boards here in the green space. It's soft, so when the loser throws himself on the ground, he's not going to get hurt. Last year, you hit the hot asphalt and kind of got a little hot for him.
And can we see a practice throw, the championship form?
It's all in the form, so you sit there and you toss it like this.
Is it the wrist, follow through? What's the key? Or you don't want to?
I don't ever win, so you're asking the wrong person. You'll need to ask the Horn boys because they dominated last year.
There you have it. You too will have a chance. Cornhole. And now, while we got the camera here, it's empty and dry. But what's going to be right here?
So this will probably be the focal point of the day for anyone over 21, because this is where the bar will be. We have this year we're going to go with some fat. We're doing a little different. The last 2 years, 4th Street Station has helped us with the beer garden. This year we're going to do it like we used to do with when we had our block parties. We'll have some margaritas, beer, and wine here. What's the beer, John? I think you said Fat Tire.
Fat Tire.
So we're gonna do this. My beer.
It's one of the crowd friendly.
Yeah. So we'll do that. We'll have some lighter beers for those who don't like the ambers. But this is where the bar will be. But you will not be able to leave any. You have to stay in this area. So
So that's a Catholic controlled drinking.
It is.
There we go.
Catholic control. We will have security. They will confiscate your beer if you try to walk out. So.
And keep it for themselves.
And keep it for themselves, just like TSA.
Yep. So empty now, but come festival time, this will be the place. Okay, Deacon Daniel, this is all empty right now. But come the festival, Sunday, June 11th, what do you envision here in this empty space?
So in this particular space here, we're going to have 3 of the best food trucks in Boise. We have tacos. We're going to have hamburgers. I think we have the same guy from last year. And then we have some Cuban food this year. So it's going to be really good. And then we're also going to have our Knights of Columbus, the Hispanic Knights of Columbus, who will be selling their famous corn on the cob with mayonnaise and cheese and everything on it. So it's going to be, for the food, for the hungry, this is going to be the place to be.
It's empty now, but you better start getting hungry.
Studio 33 AD, Catholic Media.